All right, let's take you back to that story. Deputy President William Ruto, who continues with his attack on President Uhuru Kenyatta's administration, while political analysts believe that Ruto has been turned from being an insider into an outsider.
That's right. Let's get more of that report from our very own Enoch Sikolia.
For the first time in the history of the Beyond Zero Marathon, Deputy President William Ruto was a no-show, while several members of the cabinet graced the charity event. DP Ruto zoomed to Meru County. The president, who was chief guest, would later attend the AFC Leopards Gor Mahia match at Kasarani Stadium, together with ODM party boss Raila Odinga. Perhaps another indication of the president's readiness to publicly isolate his deputy at any given opportunity. For communication experts like Mark Bichachi, today's events were the clearest indication yet that DP Ruto is an outsider in a government he helped form.
Is it to his advantage now to distance himself away from Uhuru Kenyatta? Is it good for him that now he can stand in 2022 and say, you guys saw I couldn't do anything as deputy president. Now if you make me president, I can change the country. That's one angle to look at it.
Constitutionally, William Ruto is Kenya's second in command. As per the arrangement in his Jubilee party, the deputy president is supposed to be the automatic successor to his party boss. In spite of this, he is today the kind of person the political orderlies around the center of power treat with contempt. The DP recently complained of some people in government being used to undermine him. He talked about the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, especially in relation to investigations concerning the murder of Sergeant Kipyegon Kenei.
The DCI is being used to undermine my office, to bring me down, and many of them are not even ashamed to say William Ruto will not be there in 2022.
The DCI is part of the executive. He's an appointee of the executive. Therefore, when someone complains, you would expect they're in opposition. That tells you that people who are complaining about DCI, DPP, and whoever, in their minds, they are both in government and in opposition. Now, this isolation, where did it come from? It came simply from the handshake between Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta. The moment William Ruto saw that, he read in his omens that, guess what, this is a ploy to get me out of office. Now, unfortunately for him, what happened is this handshake brought Mudavadi towards Uhuru, it brought Raila towards Uhuru, and gave Uhuru basically a totally different constituency than he had before he entered into the election.
Political players lower than him in Jubilee, like nominated MP Maina Kamanda, have continued to openly laugh at DP's presidential ambitions.
Mimi ningekuwa ninaona kuna jama na serikali ambao ninafanyia kazi. Kazi yangu ni kujiuzuru nitoke.
And there he's playing the sympathy card. What's a sympathy card? I am being targeted, I am being attacked, it is me thereafter, and therefore he locks down Rift Valley because they feel like one of their sons is being attacked. Secondly, he goes into Mount Kenya and reminds them that, guess what, I am the one who took your son to the presidency.
In recent past, Ruto allies have also been humiliated and turned away from public functions or denied the opportunity to say something. Mark Bichachi says President Kenyatta has succeeded in making his deputy the de facto leader of opposition, turning him into the government's most fierce critic. Enoch Sikolia, Citizen TV.